W06 and we're up against DSVG. My team will be Tigra, Kitty and Diablo. I will be taking path 3 in section 1, path 6 in section 2, and the Sersi and Longshot miniboss. First up we have this wood on path 3. I could have used anyone really against this, but I decided to go with Diablo. I'm not gonna use a pre-fight here, and the plan is to just spam heavies. And this is basically the whole fight. Diablo will keep himself healthy with the poison debuff, but I'll try to avoid dexing so that I don't trigger the global. Since most of my damage comes from the poison, these armor ups don't really do anything here. Using my special one here gives me another vial of might, which will increase my poison debuff potency. It really isn't needed, but I thought it would make the fight a little bit faster. Next up we have this node 20 man thing again, and the plan is the same as before. I gotta use the nullify pre-fight, go for my special 3 and let the poisons do the work. Here I was just making sure that the pre-fight was actually on, because sometimes pre-fights don't actually activate for some reason. I will be triggering masochism and baiting heavies on purpose so that the buffs feed mystic dispersion, giving me power. Here I triggered the global on accident before using my special 3, so Man-Thing will have the miss passive when my special 3 ends. For some reason I decide to go in and hit into his miss, which gives him the protection passive. He's starting to get way too close to his special 3, so I have to bait out a special. And in doing so, I drop my poisons. Now the fight got a bit more trickier. I have to get him down by spamming my special 2s as much as possible. I got very lucky he decided to throw that special 2 so soon. Since I had a dexterity buff, I now have to wait out the miss passive from the global before throwing my special 2. And unfortunately it didn't kill. Yeah, and I really don't know why I threw that special one there. I really should not have done that. I did mess up the fight pretty badly, but at least it didn't cost me an attack bonus. Next up we have this Mixmaster Mordo. Nothing new here, it's the same fight, different day. I go on and throw the mutant power boosts on, even though I'm not really planning on using specials for this fight. But even so, I'd rather have them on and not need them than to need them and not have them on. And the plan is the exact same as the previous wars. I use the white Magneto pre-fight to gain the 3 prowess at the start, and then I just go for medium light combos for the whole fight. Even if you mess up and Mordo does evade, the counter hit doesn't hit you, so you don't have anything to worry about. I decided to go for my special 3 to finish him off. It'll save some time. Next up is this Nick Fury on Footloose. I haven't taken this exact fight before, but it's basically the same as any other Nick Fury fight with Kitty. For this fight I decided to bait his special 2s instead of the special 1, so that I don't get pushed back too far. I will have to wait out the buffs after his specials. Since I'm not unblockable yet, I try to bait his heavies for an opening, so that he wouldn't use his special one. But after getting to 10 prowess, all I have to do is wait for him to hold block to get my openings. I could have used my special too early to push him to his second life, but since he's stun immune, I would have to land an intercept to gain enough prowess to start facing again. I'd rather not risk it, so I played slow instead. Now that the real Nick Fury is out, all I need to do is wait for him to drop down to 30%, take him a little bit lower just to be safe, and then go for the special 3 to finish. And that's it. I'd say Kitty is a pretty good counter for this fight. Next up is this Annihilus that I will be taking with Tigra. I have taken this fight before in the season, but I messed up the spacing for his special 1. This time, however, you will see how the fight is supposed to look like. I go for intercepts until he reaches his special 1, and to get the spacing for it, you have to dex out of the double hit, dash at him with a medium, and then hold your heavy to miss the projectile. I do that twice to get my special 2 and throw it for the finish. Next up I have the Spider Ham. And oh boy do I have a few words to say about Spider Ham. I see way too many people die to him in Alliance Wars and BGs. I really just don't understand why. All you have to do to fight him with any champion is to just throw your special one as soon as you get it. By doing that, Spider-Ham doesn't gain any nonsense, which means he doesn't evade, he doesn't inflict any power stings on you, he basically doesn't do anything. People seriously need to stop dying to him. There is no point. He doesn't do anything. And that's the fight. No power sting, no evade, nothing. Okay, now that that is out of the way, next up I have this Sersi, which is basically the same as any other Sersi I have taken with Tigra. So basically just parry, hit her once to inflict the neutralize, bait a few heavies and punish them with yours, and go for the SP2 to finish. But instead I miss my parry and she goes for a full 5-hit combo. Luckily this is my last Tigra fight, so I don't even have to use a potion. To get the right spacing to miss her special one, all you have to do is take the first hit, dash at her and hold your heavy. You have to be really quick with it, you can't hesitate or you will be too late. And for my last fight of the war, we have this Longshot on the Conflictor mini-boss node. I've taken this fight with Kitty many times on the previous season, and the most important thing is to have the White Magneto pre-fight here. It makes the fight a lot easier and safer. All you have to do is go for parries and medium light combos. If Longshot throws his special 1, block all of it. If he throws his special 2, block the first one and face the second one. You don't wanna trigger dexterity on this fight. This is another one of those slow but steady kitty fights. The reason why I don't try to face this special one is because it can't miss. Normally it wouldn't be a problem, but the gap between the hits on Longshot's special one is so big that your phasing can end before the second hit makes contact. My group ended up beating theirs 1-4 and we ended up winning the war 5-7.